Today's highlighted coin is the 2025 Putin popcorn. The swamp creatures exposed. Trump's shocking audit discoveries. President Trump has already made many of us feel as though we are sitting in a dark theater awaiting the next shocking act to begin. As the plot thickens, we are all kept on the edge of our seats as more and more of the official performers are proven to be untrustworthy hypocrites. So far, Trump's play, Drain the Swamp, has revealed that the wasted tax dollars, fraudulent activities, and deliberate abuse of the trust of the American taxpayer by our federal government's cast of characters is astounding. Most of us now realize that we've been sitting in the dark for most of our lives as we falsely believed that our federal government was working for us, when in fact it has been working against us. And worse yet, these scurrilous activities have been deliberately designed to not only keep the American citizenry permanently in the dark, but also to betray our American Christian values at home and abroad. Worse yet, these ingrates are literally trying to bankrupt the Americans who have worked so hard to supply their salaries and to provide the never-ending cash flow that supports the federal government. These homegrown villains have literally been using our tax dollars to deliberately try and destroy us. Our country is so mired in debt, $36 trillion, that even our great-great-great-grandchildren will still not be able to pay it off. This betrayal has been going on while we, the taxpayers, have spent our lives rising early, working hard, and paying our taxes. During the same period of time, the D.C. bureau rats, most of whom are Democrats, have been spending our tax dollars like drunken sailors. They have been blowing millions, billions, and ultimately trillions of our tax dollars on their pet projects, most of which, if known, the average Joe would balk at. And so the option on his play, Drain the Swamp, was finally bought, and the new production has proven to be a raging but shocking success. Trump's new play, whose subtitle is Make America Great Again, has shown us that many of the despicable and deliberately convoluted plots, which were directed by the egotistical nobodies within the government, were written to undermine American values both domestically and internationally. These second-rate understudies wrote checks, issued grants, or simply transferred billions with virtually no accountability to the U.S. citizenry or even to Congress, whom they simply ignored. Incredibly, not only was much of the money unaccounted for, but when questioned, we were told that it simply went missing, as though Congress and the citizenry were supposed to accept that as a reasonable explanation. Billions of our hard-earned tax money was squandered by these arrogant, unaccountable, irresponsible two-bit actors on their radical agendas. During the first week of President Trump's new play, his producers at DOJ uncovered data that showed that in 2019, the federal government spent $1.1 million to send contraceptives to Yemen in Africa. And in 2023 alone, USAID spent $60 million sending contraceptives to 23 countries. An audit of USAID has found money spent for transgender opera in Colombia, DEI program in Serbia's workplace, and transgender comic book in Peru. And that was only the first act of Trump's new play. Most of these schemes were shown to be astronomically expensive, counterproductive, and were also abysmal failures, all of which hint at the fact that the money was instead being used for kickbacks, bribes, or worse. As we continue to sit in the dark while waiting for the current freak show to come to its final climax with both arrests and jail time, President Trump has indicated that he is working on the production of another play. This screenplay will take us to the next chapter of Trump's Tale of Two Cities, repeating, "It was the best of times, it was the worst of times." This next frame will go beyond simply seeking domestic accountability for all of the bad actors who were exposed as criminals in Drain the Swamp. This new play will continue with President Trump taking charge of three key roles. He will once again write the screenplay, direct the production, and take the lead. But this time, the intrigue takes place not in America, but on the international stage. Chris's coin, Putin popcorn, hints at things to come. Grab your popcorn and stay tuned.
Chris issues 2 new proofs each week, which are available for a limited time. These proofs come in a presentation box with a certificate of authenticity, as shown here. They are also available in BU, or Brilliant Uncirculated, which are only stamped once, and they come in copper as well. You can check out all of Chris's Silver Shield proofs and all things Silver Shield on ChrisDuaneSilverShieldCoins.com.